I always make sure to assess the progress of my patients. How does Section GG of the MDS do this differently?
We already handle a heavy caseload. How can my therapy team best collaborate with nursing to ensure that a patient's usual function is being captured the best way possible?
I have a pretty efficient routine with my patients. Does it really need to change now?
PDPM presents an excellent opportunity to demonstrate the impact that you have on your patients by helping to improve their function to being as independent as possible during their stay. As you know, Section GG, which concentrates on measuring a patient's functional ability, is one of the main determinants of payment under PDPM. Because PDPM focuses so heavily on outcomes, the recently added items to Section GG expands how we measure a patient's mobility and self-care. Let's see how this all breaks down. Functional status is the second category for determination of the case mix index for both PT and OT. It is also part of the determination for the case mix index for the nursing component. The Section GG measures incorporate both late loss ADL areas, bed mobility, transfers, eating, and toileting, and early loss ADL areas, oral hygiene, and walking. Each of these items are scored separately based on the rating categories as shown in this table representing the PT and OT function score. As you can see, CMS will average the scores for the 2 bed mobility items, the 3 transfer items, and the 2 walking items. The final ADL score for each patient is determined as shown in this PT and OT functional measure table. This resulting function score can range from 0 to 24, with 24 representing the highest level of independence. Keep in mind that CMS will assign a point value of 0 to missing values for Section GG assessment items. The new Section GG items that were added as of October 1st of 2018 may gradually be incorporated into the scoring process for PT, OT, and/or nursing to determine the functional portion of their case mix index. It is possible that some of these areas may be added as soon as fiscal year 2020, which begins on October 1st of 2019. Therefore, let's take a detailed look at what has been updated in Section GG. The new items added to the mobility item set are as follows: GG170A, or roll left and right; GG0170G, car transfer; GG0170I, walk 10 feet; GG0170L, walking 10 feet on uneven surfaces. Now on to GG0170M, 1 step, curb; GG0170N, or 4 steps; GG0170O, or 12 steps; and finally, GG0170P, picking up an object. Now let's examine the new additions added to the self-care item set of Section GG. First up is GG0130E, or the ability to bathe oneself; GG0130F, upper body dressing; GG0130G, or the lower body dressing. Lastly, GG0130H, which is putting on, taking off footwear. Keep in mind, these additions are on admission and discharge assessments. If the patient's function changes significantly during a stay, it may also warrant an IPA, or interim payment assessment. Because performance varies, you should not code a resident's best or worst performance, and instead code the usual performance over the course of 3 days. According to the American Association of Nurse Assessment Coordination, or ANAC, because the ratings in this Section GG are meant to represent the resident's usual function over 3 days, it is crucial that input is gathered on a collaborative basis. They state that CMS anticipates that an interdisciplinary team of qualified clinicians is involved in assessing the resident during the 3-day assessment period. Therefore, now is the time to ensure regular collaborative communication among those who have an opportunity to assess residents' function. And remember, assessing these items is a crucial component of your facility's Quality Reporting Program, or QRP. This means it is imperative that a minimum of 1 self-care or mobility discharge goal must be coded for QRP. It is expected that CMS will increase the requirements for quality reporting over time as this program advances. Failure to do so results in a 2% payment penalty. It is also worth noting that CMS is now using the QRP program to track the amount of change in self-care and mobility function that we are achieving, along with the final functional level that our patients attain in those areas. At Aegis Therapies, we know that it seems as if PDPM will greatly restructure how you are doing things now, but it is important to keep in mind that changes have everything to do with how your patient improves under your care. If you ever feel uncertain about how you can stay on top of all this new information, Aegis Therapies is here to help. Contact us today